mentioned me in the thread. Just so you understand. Kevil's understanding firsthand how the far left operates as a clip of me. Hasan tweets back at Destiny. Least racist Hasan viewer leftist. Hasan cries about Ludwig more in his Discord. By the way, this was 30 seconds of fucking. It's like 30 seconds. They're keeping tabs on you like the fucking CIA, bro. Yeah, I know. Willing to talk to isn't the same as bridge building. He said multiple times before people who are essentially his enemies at the moment that while those relationships are fixable, he would require the first action to be something significant from the other party. Wait, you don't even know his biggest criticism of his enemies he has is that they never show the full thing he says. That thing you're talking social personality, antisocial personality vibes, when the video couldn't be farther from the truth? How do you mess up something that bad? Again, 8 seconds of a fucking VOD from like 6 years ago. This is how you feel right now? Wait, I stand by what I said. He came into the room mid-game. I tried inviting him to join in. He didn't want to. I then offered $100. He missed. Then he sat on the couch and left after the stream ended. How the fuck are you going to tell me how the first impression went from 8 seconds, Lamau? Damn, so first impressions do matter. Any tips to make good first impression? Then, because I be shy and shit. I don't know. I'm bad at them. I think most people perceive me as a frat guy, but I also don't think they matter much after you hang out with someone more and more. So you stand by what you said? By now repeating a completely different story? That's not what you said, idiot. He still took the cheese ball even after the $100 offer. When you made it seem like, bro. You still got time to delete this, bro. Oh my God, these people are so unhinged. Bro, the cheese ball doesn't even fucking matter. You yourself are only further reaffirming the position that many people have that Destiny's fucking community are like mentally unwell. They legitimately think that like this fucking cheeseball saga is like actually valid. Like, who the fuck? This is permanent debate brain. You're watching permanent debate brain. This is what I try to fucking tell people not to do. Okay? This is what I try to explain to you about the toxicity of debate lord communities. They try to debate anything and everything. It's like debating your fucking parents on who passes you the salt. Well, technically, the proximity that I had to the salt shaker was actually much further away from my brother, who should have passed the salt himself. In this dissertation, I will describe to you why my brother should have been the one who passed the salt, and therefore, I am not going to pass you the salt. Slime nailed it by saying they can't view life through anything but debate mechanics. Bro, is this like an entire fucking generation of people that were just like destroyed by COVID? Is that what's going on? Yeah, I'm a DGGer, and it's so obvious your bad faith right now. Just apologies to him. For what? No, they were like this before COVID. True, they were like this before COVID. What the fuck? They literally are trying to debate Ludwig into submission so that he will be friends with their favorite content creator. That's insane. Like, and there is a not like, if this was like 3 or 4 people, that's one thing. This is literally like hundreds of people. Hundreds of people. And they're like upduding it like it's fucking Reddit. I thought he came into the room and looked around and left. What the fuck? I mean, that's literally just a completely different story. It's not a big deal, actually. Why the fuck am I commenting here? Holy shit. But it does come off as kind of weird. But the vibes weren't off. He was clearly looking for someone else. Like, this guy made a fake account. Okay, I don't know when, and I don't know for what purpose, but he's using that fake account right now specifically to reply to only Destiny-related shit. He's just otherwise, he's only posting. Otherwise, he's posting about like Sukuna, Gojo, shit like that. Dude's got one follower. And he's in the goddamn trenches. Like May 11th, look. People be as feminist as possible until the moment they see a person they dislikes wife dancing with the least sexual way possible with another man, Lamau. Bro, are you okay? And then he also is acting like he's new to this conversation, maybe even a Ludwig fan, as a matter of fact. I mean, that's literally just a completely different story. It's not that big. Actually, why the fuck am I commenting on here? Holy shit. But it does come across as kind of weird. Like, the extent of which you have to go to, the lengths that you have to go to make like a sock account, or basically fucking use your throwaway account in the trenches to make it sound like you're not like everywhere. So October Early Defenders have 0 follower sock accounts that just show up in the replies. Oh my God, bro, look. I stand by what I said. Proceeds to tell a completely different story. Okay, dude. Based on your slightly shifted retelling, maybe, just maybe taking no as an answer from the start would have been better vibes. By the way, they're punishing him now because Slime said an offhanded remark to which Ludwig tried to deflect away from and basically like neutralize, and got a shit ton of hatred from his community over and over again for the past couple of days. But I stand by what I said. Vibes were fine. So good the cutie uploaded them. Try to thread the needle and make caveats. Or you could just say you misremembered. Dude, they're literally saying like, no, you don't understand. The vibes were actually fine. I wasn't in the room. Okay? I wasn't in the room, but the vibes were fine. Shut the fuck up. You are wrong about your recollection of not only the events, but also the feelings that you've had. Okay? Dude, the video is clearly edited, law. Like everything Ludwig just said could be true, but we don't have the video. But we have a strong track record of people lying about Destiny, like the guy that was supposedly sent those death threats out, which I corrected when I found out and removed, which should be a good thing, but it's constant. It's always some weird Destiny fan when it almost never is. Bro, you are the weird Destiny fan. You're behaving as the weird Destiny fan right now while talking about weird Destiny fans. The biggest issue that the community has is that there's almost always accusations first and then apologies later. There's a good reason so few know about your mini walkback after. I'm assuming you're not lying about it. It's because it got time to hop on the fuck Destiny train, and rather than critically think about whether it's our community or not, the accusations always come first and control the narrative. I don't know what any of that is, man. I watched playoff basketball today. I'll assume you're not as involved. The big issue DGG has is the constant misinterpretation, flat out lies, and baseless accusation. Hold on. One second. I got to put like a good. What the fuck? Hold on. No, I don't want to play Death Note because it might be copyrighted. No, this is not good. Might be better. The big issue DG has is the constant misinterpretation, flat out lies, and baseless accusations. This, not because of a story about cheese puffs. Oh, wait, hold on. There's more. I missed another part. And now people will go off of your telling of Destiny's a weird antisocial guy with bad vibes because of the initial push. Let's say we get the VOD and find out you were wrong about the whole image you have that of that day. Even if you were to apologize, nobody would dispute the Destiny bad vibes take. I think they think he's weird because of this, not because of a story about cheese puffs, he says. And then posts the Destiny logs where he's saying, I just had a fucking epiphany, I'm Israel. And then my own fan base, Israeli citizens, blah, 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 they criticize me. Perma-banning every single random fuck who criticized my takes on Ludwig, Cutie, whoever the fuck. I think the best thing that could happen is that they all grab a bag of Fent-loaded coke so they can join Slime's OD'd dead fucking dad 6 feet under. Make the world a better place and seriously kill yourself in a group. I'm thinking Jonestown, but not tragic. I need an idea of who's my strongest soldier. Which I think is, you know, probably part of the reason why a lot of people think that that's sick. No, the vibes were really good when he said those things. Why are you such a fucking coward, Lamau? Stick to one story. Despacito. All the orbiters coming in. Okay, where is the rest of this guy's responses? Like, I can't... I blocked him a long time ago, so I can't see his responses. There's more, I suspect. Oh, here. You have no idea how much I think that stuff is crazy. The analysis isn't far off, though. Keffels gains traction by accusing Destiny of shady shit. Twitch community rides the wagon. Destiny gets banned. Keffel gets caught lying. Haha, whoopsie, and no major condemnation. Like, will there be pushback from Frogan for being racist towards you while you try to help feed kids in a war zone? What do you mean pushback? Who cares? I think people who fight for me on my behalf are too lost in the sauce. I hope she gets none. And I'll get my revenge by leading the best life possible I can. I hope she does the same. No pushback for being racist, for shitting on a person who's donating to a charity. You should care because you shouldn't want that type of behavior to become normalized. You're not a parent, sure, but you have those who will go by your value system. And if being racist towards whites is okay, that behavior will become more normal in your community. I also want to know what this guy's opinion is. If he's such a diehard Destiny fan, I suspect that he doesn't quite give a shit about Palestinians at all. Oh my god, this guy's been posting non-stop. Oh my god. He hasn't stopped posting. No wonder I blocked this fucking dude. It only becomes a complex issue because people like you will never truthfully engage with the facts of history. You will never engage with any numbers disproving genocide. You have your talking points already and want to pretend you run a moral high ground, while all you are doing is furthering the divide and never allowing a true conversation to exist for this conflict. Yeah, I don't know if he gives a shit about the Palestinians, but I don't know. Okay? I promise you, my time's better spent focusing on what I want to do than push back against her. And I think pushback will happen naturally from people seeing clips of her and deciding to watch or not watch her. I don't gotta lead a campaign for that to happen. I don't think a single person who's not insane is wanting a campaign. It's just a direct statement of condemnation that would probably suffice. The Twitch space seems to have an overall idea that you can't be racist towards white people. Change one of your videos that had a joke about Hasan and the streamer privilege thing because he's also a strong force in the no way to be racist towards white people since they hold social power camp. Imagine you're in an ambulance bleeding out and your AMT guy is just typing furiously to debate Ludwig on his phone as you watch helplessly through the reflection. Look at my EMT dog. I'm gonna die. Yeah. He said inaction in the face of injustice is siding with the oppressor about about anti-white racism. Wow, it's almost like these cultivated fan base, they can't handle any criticism. And anytime their community or their daddy faces pushback, they completely lose it and attempt to endlessly attack. Well, that's all they've learned. To this guy said, bro, this whole thing is extremely manic and unhealthy. Destiny's a stranger. Ludwig is a stranger. Go spend your time with your kids. Destiny's not only a stranger, but a fascist. You see a cop slaughter a black guy, and you say the cop isn't racist, but cracker you jump at? I was taking a shit when I was responding to this. It was a little early to spend time with the family, too. Also, Destiny being a fascist, that is so insanely far from the truth. How is a liberal who wants people to do whatever they want as long as it is with the parties consenting a fascist? My man took the longest shit of his goddamn life, dude. I hope he pushed it all out.
Why is it that Ethan won't be friends with you?
Who says he's not friends with me?
He's not friends with you. I got a list. Number 1, make Ethan Klein be our best friend so we can hang out with him.
Cool. Okay. Do you think Ethan from H3H3 would ever invite you on his podcast to talk? I don't know if he wants to. I don't know what he's doing though, yeah. Machiavellianism is a personality trait that displays behaviors of manipulation, power, and charm. It is part of the dark triad, which also includes psychopathy and narcissism. We're a bit Machiavellian, a bit not psychotic, a bit psychopathic. Don't send this to Anna, guys.
We're gonna move on after this video.
I feel like we're starting to see it. Okay, it's happening. Apparently, Ethan said he's pausing leftovers. Oof, that means that I feel like that show might be dead.
We did it, Reddit. I feel bad for Ethan, to be honest. Like, they have family in Israel. This seems extremely personal. The end. Start one with Ethan.
Is an exact extension of what you believe. Destiny is with our community during it for attention, or to have Ethan mention it to Hasan during leftovers. Don't give him the satisfaction. He's irrelevant. He should remain that way. Signaling the war horns for Destiny would not be fun like with Fresh and Fit, or noble like the war.
His community was doing fucking victory laps.
Identity. Destiny is the ultimate level of doubling down and never backing down from a bad take.
I love that we just watched exactly why interacting with Destiny is fucking insane, because his community goes literally bananas mode. And there are still people being like, why are you not engaging with him then? It's like, bro, because I want to stay as far away from these fucking freaks as physically possible. And for the past 5 years, they have not stopped. For the past 6 years, they have not stopped. Okay? Like, what do you mean? Do you not see how they fucking latch on? Do you not see how they fucking latch on to literally a person like Slime, who is completely removed from this shit, who made an offhanded remark, and what has unfolded in front of your eyes? Listen to what he's saying about like a whole ass podcast that he has nothing to do with.
He's worse than Keemstar. Destiny, because bro has no moral compass and honestly doesn't give a shit.
Why have you been talking about it for the past hour or longer? Because it's funny. That's it. That's the only reason. And that's probably the reason why you're in here chirping, because you recognize that it doesn't look good for your daddy. So you're over here being like, but you seem obsessed. It is. It's funny for me. Maybe not for you guys. I find a little bit of humor in seeing the fucking insanity that this dude has represented.
All the time.
I do think it's healthy and good that my community doesn't enjoy this kind of content, though. You know, I do personally think that that's at least like relatively healthy. I saw someone clip chimp a view on Reddit and I tagged the user as a D enjoyer. Later, I saw the same user post in an IT subreddit saying he's 45 and got laid off from entry-level IT job. He was posting clips of you during the workday. These people are self-sabotaging losers. Yeah. Okay, this is, like I said, this is the last video and then we're moving on completely. Okay? I had a fun little moment here.
feel Ethan is like razor sharp. Ethan is correct. That was the implication. I don't even know if he's aware he's doing this. Ethan just like asks really good questions and he brings up really good points in like the most kind of aloof way. He just happens to like so nonchalantly kind of cut the bullshit and ask like the best kind of question to center the. It's really funny. Did Ethan really live in Israel for 5 years? Holy shit! I did not know that. That's where he met Hila. Gotcha. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. I'm not an OG fan. I don't know anything about.
You want to reevaluate that statistic, Steve? What do you do with that controller? Cautionary tale, okay? Because there's a good chance. I mean, Packer. Tell me about this.
Any more essential memes? I'm not an OG fan. I don't know anything about. From Ethan's perspective,
fucking the Gila is a baby killer fucking video that they were posting over and over again. It wasn't a fan of mine at all. It was like an actual fucking Nazi.
Even Ethan like sticking up for his crew. If Ethan is on Split, it wouldn't be because they have a difference in political opinion. It'd probably feel bad to Ethan that he feels like nobody has his back right now. Like his production staff seems to be kind of left-leaning. His subreddit is all turned against him. I don't know what the YouTube comments are at because I don't check it. The chats and everything are ran by Hasan fans. Hasan's
like he's saying it's my fans that are doing all this. Like my fans that are also in his own production staff. And not that like people can have their own individual opinions. Like everything, I'm the weird puppet master. You know?
whole Discord community hates him, and then everybody to the left that was ostensibly his ally is also shitting on him and Hila too. So yeah, it's a pretty lonely world that he's in right now. You think Ethan will have you on? I don't really know. I feel like Ethan is a Ethan is
yeah, that was like, him telling his audience, I suspect, to go and like Brigade is like defend Ethan, and Brigade is subreddit and you know, like show support, which they did. They used to shit on him endlessly. In the beginning of Leftovers, they literally would shit on him non-fucking stop. And then they saw an avenue of attack, an avenue of separation, and immediately were like, we love you, Ethan. We're not like that piece of shit Hasan. All of that. Wow, he's manipulating the situation so Ethan is isolated and has nowhere else to turn. What a surprise. Yeah, 100%.
A good friend, and I don't want to do
They haven't stopped either. They still fucking Brigade the H3HD subreddit.
Like I said, I'm not trying to like insert myself.
Yeah.
So there's an anti-fan sub called H3H3 _ productions, I think is like the anti-fan sub. And they all they do is shit on Ethan and Hila here. It's obvious like from watching this that like Ethan
Why the fuck? Dude, I don't even know this shit. Why does he know this shit? That's fucking insane. Ended because they all just repeat his talking points. They literally just like wait. They wait for him to have a take so they can come in here and repeat this fucking shit. I'm beginning to realize where a lot of those talking points materialize from. Like Hasan was such a fucking psycho to Ethan because like normally these guys love sociopathic debate lording, right? They do. They think that's like super valuable. But in this circumstance, he wanted to make it seem like I was not being emotionally available to Ethan and I was being a sociopathic debate lord or whatever. So now it's a bad thing. If I actually was being a sociopathic debate lord, they would have probably appreciated it. Let's be real.
Too, I have to saddle Ethan with some of the responsibility here too. I think Ethan is actually like being irresponsible with the platforming to watch himself get like this cucked live by this guy that's supposed to be like his friend and coworker. I think Ethan should have been fighting harder here rather than trying to treat Hasan like a friend, because Hasan doesn't see Ethan as a friend. Hasan sees Ethan as a tool. That's all he sees people as.
I had a private conversation.
That's pretty ironic that he's saying that. That's, again, projection. Once again, absolute fucking projection from the man, the bridge burner. Being obliterated, mind you. This is what he spent the first couple of months before he started going to Wikipedia to find talking points, so we could start like at least debating on the talking points, on pro-Israeli talking points. This is what he spent like the first 4 months of.
And I told him like this stuff is really upsetting to see.
Oh no, I wonder what that private conversation looked like. I bet Hasan gaslit the fuck out of him. These guys and the way that they talk about like Ethan and Hila is fucking insane. insane.
Who's these
Oh
guys?
my
Was it me?
God. It has been some of the most insanely anti-fanny behavior I have ever seen in my life.
Who's he
I
talking
feel
about here?
so
Is
bad.
it me? I know it's not me. I fucking routinely yelled at my goddamn community over and over again to choose better targets for your fucking anger. I know that it was an emotional time for a lot of people. And yes, I do still talk to Ethan.
For Ethan that his community is like this? I wonder if the Ethan anti-fan shit is like moving, like impacting his other shows. I'm so curious. H3 subreddit, 505 comments.
Bro, he was literally pumping this like hater subreddit. That's crazy. That's insane.
OP is a Destiny fan. His foreign policy knowledge comes from Destiny regurgitating articles written by David Frum. Ethan and Hasan are genuine friends outside of the show. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't talk to Destiny. Oh my god. Dude, these chat comments. Oh, I don't know what the YouTube comments are at because I don't